It was not enjoyable, but it needed to be done.
A former St. Thomas Aquinas choir director headed to prison tonight, but not before he faces more than a dozen of his victims. Joseph Heidish pleaded guilty to more than 25 child sex crimes in December for hidden cameras that captured teen girls changing in his office.
For the first time, he faced some of those crime victims in court. The Johnson County courtroom was so packed, another one had to be opened to accommodate the overflow. Fox 4's Malik Jackson was in the courtroom, and he joins us now live outside the courthouse. Malik, a really emotional day.
Yeah, it was an emotional day as 14 of these victims, these survivors, stood up and faced the man that is now in prison for the crimes that he committed. He will serve 68 months, but due to some time credited 260 days, he will actually serve just over 4 years behind bars. But the headline, the 14 young women who stood up in court and read statements over and over from survivor, detailing just how hard the last nearly 2 years has been. The overarching theme was how his actions would affect them for the rest of their lives. Survivor after survivor detailing just how hard the months after finding out that images of them naked existed on his devices. Many of them confided in him, their teacher. One of these young women said that they were just prey of this predator. They talked about the nightmares that they've had since this all transpired in October of 2021. It was sad, it was emotional. At times you could hear crying from those seated in the courtroom. I want you to take a listen to one of those survivors who is now in college speak about just how strong the other survivors were.
I applaud them. I give, even to the girls that gave their statements and gave it in and didn't speak today, but we're still here in support. Thank you. You are, all of you are amazing, and we will get through this together. There is healing in numbers.
Joseph Heidish himself did get up and speak. It was bizarre to say the least. He talked about one day maybe achieving sainthood. He talked about society's problems with pornography, and it described what he did as a simple mistake. Coming up on Fox 4 News at 6, a full recap of what happened today in court, and we hear from the Johnson County District Attorney Steve Howe as he says today justice was indeed served. John.